Cek cek cek.
Come and have some hot soup, or you might just freeze.
I created
Oke,
another
hello
universe and
everyone,
founded
kembali lagi
paradise for
bersama
I,
gue
official,
FIRSTYAN
and the princess
di
in different
channel gue sendiri. Kali ini kita mainin Genshin Impact lagi, lanjutin event di Dragonspine. Gue lupa ini sama eventnya apa, pokoknya itulah.
Come and have some hot soup, or you might just freeze.
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
If only we had some help here.
Nah ini dia, baru kepasang. Oke, kali ini kita samperin ke sini, ke itu, ke bawah ya. Oh salah, nemuin si Joel itu deh. Iya Joel ya namanya, lupa lupa gua. Han ya, kalau salah C S X X T H. Ini dia. Joel.
Hey Joel, we're here. Hi everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with. Are you here to build a snowman too?
Build a snowman.
Eula, bener kan?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me
Anti Eula.
Auntie Eula?
Oh.
Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
All right. If that's what you want
Theoretically
to call
mohon
me,
ini
go right ahead.
sama aja anjir kayak si Tasuke ini ya.
Just let something go for once.
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
Okay, I agree.
Yep. Count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman with Joel, are we?
Jadi
Sounds wonderful. I'd be delighted to join you.
pengen jadi si Joel.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there? Yeah, let's do it!
Wow, those two are fast. It's hard to tell which of them is having more fun. Hey, what's up, at you two. Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
Well, Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city. He doesn't know me,
Just
and he
know.
doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Right. That's why he calls you Auntie Eula.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt.
An ordinary
It was a
person
surprise,
on the monster.
But not in a bad way at all.
Agak beda, tapi aku benci kayak kita sama-sama buat kalau ngomongin saljunya.
Indeed.
Indeed.
It's just... That's the thing. I'm a little worried that I won't be up to the challenge. I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no. Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
Oke, kita senang-senang di
You
sini.
sound confident.
You sound confident.
All right then. Enough small talk for now. I see we have a member of the Adventurers Guild joining us.
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill. How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor, but she was busy with
Oh,
something
Fischl.
outside of Mondstadt during this period. So we found another
Bennett
adventurer to
pasti.
fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet. Thank goodness you are here.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
In that case... Fine. But for that, you will pay.
Huh? Pay for what?
Pay for what?
Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Sakne, aduh, biasaan kurang-kurangin. Oke. Tadi kenapa tadi kamu kasih ke Eula? Aku ingin supaya orang tahu kelebihannya. Oke, ini. Oke.
You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold, but not her! Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and, Paimon doesn't feel like going around collecting things. How do you think Amber and Joel are doing? Let's head up the mountain and see what they're up to.
Oke, jadi kita sekarang nemenin ke Dragonspine bersama si Eula. Terus ada si Amber bikin boneka salju. Dan
I hear the voice of fate.
kita suruh nyari Amber sekarang.
In humble supplication.
Iya, berisik amat anjir. Jatuh dah nih. Harusnya kan ada musuh di sini, tapi nggak ada ya. Bodoh lah. Taruh. Daripada capek-capek kita jalan, mending teleport ya kan. Susah-susah jalan. Dan seperti biasa lap. Nah, ini dekat sini.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the adventure.
Ganti dah ini aja dah. Risik bet dah. Diesel ini. Ah, dah nyampe kita nih.
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Bisa jadi.
Could they be in danger? Hurry, let's go check it out.
Bang, coba cari ceweknya disuruh muan. Mana bisa anjir. Alhamdulillah kenyang. Kok mau mohon ini buka aja situs tersayang gitu kan. Ganggu aja, aduh heran. Iya, asal dari situ. Ntar dulu kita hajar dulu nih. Budukan satu ini nih. Mati kue. Gak dapat apa-apa lagi. Asli dapat sih, cuma belum muncul aja lama. Mal daging doang, raw meat. Bakar lagi ada aja dah. That's something weird here. Terus kayak bang main Arknik dong bang. Seru gak sih Arknik? Kalau seru main ya.
The sound just completely stopped. How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection. Aren't they?
Bisa. Otomatis aja. Gue pencet.
Guess we underestimated whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, then what exactly are we dealing with here?
Terus ini bisa goyang-goyang, sekali goyang jatuh ini.
Voice.
Siapa ini?
What brings you to Dragonspine?
Oh, so it was Albedo.
So is that your Albedo?
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something
Maybe bored up
What
here.
to do? Don't go sneaking around
Malah
scaring the poop out of people.
malah diomelin
Things
doa.
you felt and hurt could easily be attributed to animals or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So,
Diam
what
waipu
business brought you here?
triplek. Malah berantem lo di live chat. Lah ngatur. Ntar ya kalau ini coba deh, seru gak sih?
We actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber. But now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey, how dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look
Kalau
for you.
Arknight seru, gue main nih.
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
Oke.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all? Huh. Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
So basically, the truth is we're here on a date.
Bang, AOB server Indo kapan bisa ya? Yo nggak tahu, saya nggak main novel lagi. Terus buka bedul.
So you foisted
Coba
the offer to
kita main AOV tapi di ini emulator. Apakah bisa? Belum kalau untuk live stream kayaknya nggak tahu deh.
Eula was the right person for the job. We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing?
How about you then, huh? Why you doing in the
A
desk
friend
spine?
commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch, so I'll collect some
True
more
kah?
while I'm here.
Or can we
Mbuh,
use to
nggak
make
tahu.
paint?
Yes, but you have to be selective with the specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles.
Sepertinya
but
true sih.
they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made
True
with
Min
such
dapat free
pigments
games.
is generally
Free games
viewed as a
doang.
fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn.
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the traveler. Paimon wants the traveler to learn how to paint. During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have.
Maklum heroku lengkap, anjay, mantap. Mau sombong gitu ceritanya.
Yep.
Anjir.
Why not? Once you mastered it, you can paint Paimon.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
Sounds great. Oh, she'll be fine. She is a knight of Favonius.
She will be fine. Sombong banget anjir.
For now and go with Albedo. Come on, let's go. It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
Anjing true. Wah ini Sergi nih. Bang. Ya Allah. Gak bisa dibuka chatnya. Oh ini dah. Kenapa? Mana nih? Oh sana kah? Ih, suara apa tuh? Mampus. Kita shortcut aja. Lagi malas berantem entah kenapa, padahal kita ya lumayan sih dapat tuan materialnya. Ya sebenarnya sih bisa sih ini apa tuh namanya. Aduh. Oh enggak deng, nggak jatuh. Aduh, mati ya bentar lagi. Aduh. Bentar. Nyampe. Ah. Nice. Mau push yang OB dulu. Bye. Info bermabar kah? Pasti aku tidak diajak. Mending ayo kita ini aja, lu on GI aja, kita mabar sini. Wah, ngapain? Siapa yang teriak itu? Buset. It's gotta be. Ya ampun, ini pasti gara-gara tadi nih.
Things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait, where's Paimon's Mora?
It's hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Belum update. Jangan bohong bang. Kemarin saya lihat udah update.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows
Pokoknya
what
saya
they're
lihat kamu
doing,
sudah update bang.
the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
I feel the same way. However, elytral break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at
Biji
hand.
pelir kalau ditarik sakit loh. Aduh.
These appear to
Aduh.
be
Footprints?
Biji selasi kalau ditarik sakit loh, anjir lah.
fresh ones.
Udah pernah nyoba berarti ya, udah pernah jadi korban kan? Oke, tahu rasa sakit ya.
Let them get away!
Aduh,
The entrance,
aduh.
the footprints go that way.
Taruh, buku.
Oh, that thieving! Thief!
Buset dah, ini lukisan apa jatuh anjir, bener-bener nih maling ya. Kita ikuti jejak kakinya. Salah anjir. Apa anjir? Bang, kok bisa bang? Bisa HP? Ya Allah bisa HP. Ntar. Biar kagak dinginan. Sini terus. Oh, pansan dikasih tanda panah gini ya biar kelihatan. Oke.
The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them!
Oke, after them. Ini nggak jelas nih bom ini apa coba maksudnya. Walah, musuh lagi anjir. Ya belum sesakit Diluc sih dia. Heran nggak dapet iniannya lu. Opo sih karepe lu. Waduh, mati bentar lagi nih. Set. Crayola wacul anjir.
This is order. Stabilize. Burn.
Set, buset kagak kena anjir.
Wings of darkness.
Kena kagak lu. Allahu Akbar, sakit. Buset.
Solidify. Time for retribution. I will have order. Stabilize.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Order guide you.
Buset, masih ada satu. Aduh, cepet amat sih ininya ngebuk kena frozennya. Rese. Ah, mati kau. Update lah Tasuke, dan ini dong, kita mabar ceria gitu. Kemana anjir?
On the snow are so hard to notice. So easy to lose track completely.
That's why we have to hurry.
Set dah, banyak amat musuhnya.
The footprints stop here.
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down. Here, more footprints.
More footprints.
Ooh, we got you now. You sure can run, but you definitely can't hide. Let's go in.
Okay,
Wait, I have an idea.
I have an idea.
I'll go in alone.
I'm
Traveler,
going alone. Travel.
please stay here and guard the entrance.
At
This
the
cavern has 2
entrance.
points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other side before he does.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered. Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
We'll be fine.
Okay, see you shortly. Of course.
I wonder if Albedo found the thief. This is taking forever. Really? Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon hates waiting. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like... Oh! Look at all that star silver over there! Why don't we gather it up for Albedo? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens outside, we can be right back here in no time.
Oke, Letak pasti sebelah gua, jadi kita nggak akan pergi terlalu jauh ya. Oke.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Install server. Buat HP.
Gather!
This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about?
Jaringannya merah, kuning, ya ampun. Kayaknya nggak lama sih kita kayak live streamnya.
Hey, this one's not bad.
This one's not bad. Where should we go? So we're gonna go inside to after the thief.
Alright, this should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more brightly than others, huh?
Oke, kita udah dapat star silver ya.
Finally, you're back.
Yes,
Kayaknya ini bukan dia nih.
sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh, so after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste.
What always?
We won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a little shiny bit here or there.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point. Anyway, it's all the thief's fault for wasting our time.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault.
It's all the
note
thief's
mean a
fault.
lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish
Dulcesia
between
channel
good and bad,
punten. Ya mari. Thank you udah
they're stuck
mampir
comparing things in their
Dulcesia.
minds. Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time that way. Efficiency first. So let's start by...
Help! Help me!
Siapa tuh? Kayak kenal suaranya.
Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help?
Kan bener.
Likely an adventurer in danger. Okay.
Okay, let's get to the voice. Apa ya masalah? Mana sih? Allahu Akbar. Aduh, ada aja dah. Bakar Dani Ada aja manusia. Gue tahu vision lo api, cuma ya nggak gitu anjir. Oh situ, anjir deket dong.
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
No way!
Cel amat dah si Bennett.
Is that the Traveler and Paimon?
It's the Tavern and Paimon.
Bennett!
It's me.
Whoa!
It's me. Iho. Anjir malah Iho.
Get him out!
So sorry
Let's
to
go
trouble
get
you
him
guys
out.
again. The key
Get-
should
get
be
him
someplace
out.
nearby. Please, help me find it.
Ngapain harus kita cari kunci? Kita hancurin aja kan bisa. Susah-susah pakai kunci, kita tinggal hancurin aja kan. Pedang ada.
So much clutter!
I'm sorry to trouble you. This is all my fault. No, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Right now, I just need to get out of here. I'm so cold. Achoo!
Set. Apa anda tuh? Pakai gaulas lah daripada ngandelin obor. Gaulas. Oh, yang makanan. Ya bukan sih namanya. Apa? Bag. Gaulas yang makanan itu kan ya? Ya bukan sih, lupa Cuma males. Oh, situ kuncinya.
Uh-oh! We got company!
We got company, so you wanna fight with me? Really?
Stabilize.
You're nothing to me. Duh.
I will have order.
Nih, gue pakai cloningnya Bennett nih. Boom.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Let's end this quickly.
Set. Aduh.
I'm going in!
Time for retribution. Anjrit, Allahu Akbar.
Let's end this quickly. Order guide.
Order guide you.
Oh, so they kept the key with them! Huh. We were searching around for nothing!
Nah, udah kebuka.
Finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming!
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Yep! Taking them out was child's play! No need to thank us.
No need to thank us. You did it?
That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine? Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the adventure?
Lumayan tuh event ada ya, banyak episode event Dogo jadi harus kelarin sekarang. Oh iya kah?
I'm here to help out the rookies. Razor's not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Terus si Cyrus ya, dia ini.
Oh. Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch, he was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Avonia stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Net of Favonius, yaitu si Amber sama Eula kan itu.
Right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, I'm sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Iya juga ya, Albedo kemana ya? Oh, Albedo tadi tuh yang pertama kita temuin tuh kayak Albedo asli, ada kayak tanda bintangnya. Kayaknya itu hanya apa tuh namanya, pemikiran gua aja. Kalau tadi Albedo yang barusan tuh dia nggak ada tanda bintangnya di lehernya, kelihatan kok. Ya, itu yang malingnya deh, yang apa kayak nyamar ya.
Let's go back to the cavern and see if he's there.
Oke. Sekarang kita kemana nih? Ke tempatnya tadi kah? Oh iya, bener.
Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird. Where has he run off to?
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today! There's so many people around. It's never usually like this.
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right? We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save Bennett?
Wait, what?
Bennett sama dengan Kyle Craven, sial mulu.
Albedo?
Ah, ini kah?
You been? We've been looking for you.
I should be the
Ah,
one
ini
to
yang
ask
asli
you
kayak
that.
ini.
Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things
Who's
first.
waiting for who's and
I
who's
apologize,
looking for
Albedo.
who?
I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay
Oh,
right
dia
there.
nih Eula.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing if I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming.
Ah,
I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
kan bingung kan?
I
It's
see.
complicated situation.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
Someone is impersonating me.
You.
Impersonating.
To what end?
To what
It
end?
is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Si Carl Craven itu si ini ya, apa namanya? Bad Luck Brian ya,
Notes were
BLB meme.
stolen.
Baru ingat
Can
gua.
the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
Yes, we can
As
confirm
things
that.
stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes and also an imposter. Of course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
Contact myself and Amber.
As far as Amber goes,
As
I will...
Amber guys.
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Si Amber nyariin.
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Bentar tuh si Joel sama siapa?
Yeah. It's my fault, really.
Kalau Eula di
Never mind,
sini,
bad luck.
Amber di sini.
Everything is fine now.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
and then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you. Let's go
There's
to my
something I need to tell you. There's something I need to tell you. Enak juga ya suara si Albedo ya. Walaupun cowok ya gitu, tapi ya bagus itu loh ini ya. Cocok sama dia. Cuma dia sayangnya Albedo kurang tinggi sih. Okay, let's go ahead to Albedo's game. Alright, we arrive.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that...
Wah,
Whoa, what a mess!
what a mess.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Parah nih malingnya, brengsek ya. Yuk kita ini.
I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Masa berubah jadi begitu ya?
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order, it's time to talk.
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter, a researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
Also known as gold.
What the... How the heck does that work?
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest, but when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed.
Kayak ini manusia abadi kah? Immortal gitu berarti
My
Albedo
master
nih.
raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place?
Justru kita malah nggak sering datang ke sini.
Two miraculous beings.
Malah males.
One is
Dengan
me,
cuacanya yang sangat gitu, malah bikin males.
who died here.
Durin? So that makes you guys... brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition
Connect
within the
each
scope of
other.
a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers rumors that his power was quite special.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder.
It always
For
makes
instance,
me wonder.
The feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
Oke, berarti
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean. When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious, so Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed. Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps
oh iya
Dragon's
juga
power
ya.
drives people
Albedo
to
palsu
madness.
ngapain ngejar di sini si Joel ya?
That's merely
Terus udah
crude
gitu dibawa ke
conjecture.
pinggiran danau lagi.
Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right, thank you.
Alright.
You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned, and be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Sebentar lagi selesai tuh. Oh iya kah?
Let's split up to look for clues, then meet back here at this camp in a few days.
Chapter pertama kah? Apa
Sounds good to me. But please,
masih ada selanjutnya gitu? Baru
proceed
selesai chapter
first at
1.
all times.
Oke. Jadi si Albedo pengen kita balik ke... Oh iya benar, bagian 1 udah selesai. Sekarang kita masuk ke bagian 2. Apa nih? Oh. Ini apa nih? Salju kembar. Pengembara dapat memperoleh berbagai komponen manusia salju di latihan spesial Dragonspine setelah mendapatkan komponen. Oh iya juga, ya juga ya. Lumayan sih. Oke. Oke, kalau itu tar dulu. Latihan spesial Dragonspine. Terus bagian 2-nya kapan? Apakah kita selesai ini ya dulu? Lumayan ya. Ya lumayan hadiahnya. Oh, logo 11 hari file kasus Bantan Sango. Oh, berarti kita selesai ini dulu ya. Oke, kita langsung aja ke bagian 2. Tunggu sehari next Toro. Oh, tapi ini langsung ya. Kita
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, mungkin karena
Your
udah
face is
ini kali ya.
saved. Perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
We investigated all
Udah beberapa hari yang lalu, terus sekarang baru dimainin. Jadi nggak usah nunggu-nunggu beberapa hari lagi.
This is not unexpected.
This is
I
not
haven't made much
unexpected.
progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being. Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we...
Apa tuh?
What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter?
Could be the imposter. Oke, kita masuk ke bagian 2. So let's go get him. Aduh, nge-lag. Wah, ada babi. Lah, kok babi hilang?
What are these boys also doing here?
Alah, nggak mati. Mati kau. Oh, jangan bilang ini ntar ada maknya lagi. Tapi nggak ada dagingnya, nggak keluar.
Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
Apa tuh? Eula?
That was most unfortunate.
What are you guys
It was so unfortunate. Ada Bennett, ada Amber.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know,
Si Palat lagi.
kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see...
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you are correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone. I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
I agree.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows! How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
Ini orang-orang kayak beda gitu perlu ditemenin gitu loh. Gak, Bu, jangan kita jauhin, justru kita dekati mereka biar mereka tuh kepercayaan dirinya lebih meningkat. Masalahnya orang-orang kayak beda itu mungkin ya kita ngeliatnya dia kena sial terus ya kan, cuman ya gimana ya, mungkin karena dia ngerasa gitu kita harus deketin ya kan, kita deketin biar dia punya kepercayaan diri yang tinggi gitu. Jadi jangan tinggi-tinggi banget sih, jadi ntar kepedean gitu. Intinya kita ya deketin aja, temenin gitu biar dia ngerasa ya hidup itu nggak selalu di bawah.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Guys, I guess wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Segitu ya? Nebak koin gagal tapi
Sure that's how it works.
tandanya suatu keberuntungan bagi dia gitu.
This way, right?
Iya.
Ow, my butt. What is this shard of ice doing here?
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course. Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
I'm so sleepy. A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
Oke, kita balik lagi ke camp si Albedo. Tar dulu, nasibnya si Bennett gimana? Tadi dia jatuh kan? Gak ditolongin dulu apa? Oh udah balik dia.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable. Oh, I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
What's he doing? Painting?
What's he doing?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
Is this
My
possible?
paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me! Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
Gue sih kegede deh.
Squeezing onto a stool with you.
Cool, we have chairs now! This is so comfortable! Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Please put me to work. Oke. Terus ngapain sini? Ini pada nggak duduk, ini udah bikinin kursi juga. Nah, kamu kan nggak duduk, jadi saya dudukin ya. Kursi bersandarnya, Bu. Nyalain tuh. Mantap. Oke. Kita lihat di level di BP login udah. Oh iya, login harian ya. Kita ambil dulu. Oh iya, surat terima kasih ya. Wah, terlupa. Sekarang jam berapa? Kita cepetin aja dah.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
Oh, dia lagi masak. Kita tanya yang lain-lain dulu.
I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for yourself, I can help you.
Oke, kita tanya.
Even now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in. I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me, so I should be honest with you. Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me.
Michael JP itu pakai settingan apa grafiknya, Bang? Settingan dari game atau settingan dari OBS ya nih? Full settingan dari gamenya ini. Aduh, kita selesai dulu percakapannya dulu.
Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like.
Oke, kita tanya makan malam
It's
siap.
almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner.
Udah nyalain api unggunya. Oke. Yang nanya settingan ini ya. Gamenya, Bang. Oke, nih game nih. Kita ke pengaturan. Grafik, nah ini custom. Mode tampilannya nih. Mode tampilannya 1360 kali 768. Biasanya tulisannya window ya. Bingung sendiri ya. Terus FPS-nya 30, PC-nya dimatiin off, resolusi rendernya 6,8. Terus kualitas bayangannya paling rendah nih, efek visualnya terendah. Pokoknya nih rendah-rendahin aja semua. Kualitas SFX-nya rendah, cuma karena ini masih kuat dikit lah ya, jadi gua pilih yang rendah. Terus ini pengaturan grafik lanjutannya terendah. Ini karena live stream aja ya. Kalau nggak live stream mungkin bisa dinaikin ini jadi rendah, ini rendah. Terus ini anti-aliasingnya off, sama refleksinya off. Ini refleksi kayak bayangan gitu ya di air mungkin kali ya, bayangan air kayak mungkin. Terus motion blur off. Kalau dinyalain bikin pusing serius. Belumnya nih on. Sebenarnya di off sih bisa karena pengen lihat, karena efek cahaya aja sih gue nyalain. Nah ini kepadatan orangnya, ini kepadatan penduduk ya, biasanya kayak NPC ya gitu, ada yang apa sih ya jelasinnya ya. Jadi biar kotanya kotanya biasanya biar kotanya kelihatan rame, jadi NPC munculin banyak gitu. Kalau gak kuat gitu laptopnya atau PC-nya bikin terendah, jadi yang muncul cuma dikit NPC-nya. Nah ini juga ada nih efek teman co-op, jadi mau di on atau off. Karena lagi nggak main co-op jadi gue onin aja. Ini gue nggak tahu nih subserver scattering ini buat apa, jadi gue offin aja. Dan ini juga gue nggak tahu, jadi gue ini di satu kali aja. Oke bang, makasih. Yuk sama-sama. Sudah bertanya, dan juga kita lanjutkan. Lah kok dimatiin lagi, iseng aja. Semangat bang. Oke, thank you Mikhail baca Mikhail ya.
Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up?
Habis makan tidur
He must be
biasaan.
totally wiped out.
Tipikal
The way he's sleeping is
orang-orang Indonesia.
alert.
Tapi dia bukan orang
I'm impressed.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Oh no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something.
Just
When
noticed
Dracula
something.
doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so
Dadah
easy to
aja,
spot.
ya ampun.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
An ice bath?
An ice
Better
bath.
them than Paimon.
Gila memang.
So much roast meat. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm the leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow, Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
All right, you two. Time to paint.
Kamu bakal
Have you
kaget.
decided what to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. All right, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Hachi, Hayan, weh Hachi. Hachi kok. Sorry I forgot you but Hachi ya kayak pernah ingat gitu loh. Okay, let's go to the higher place. So Hachi ya, aduh kayak ingat Hachi
here?
tuh.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference. Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Tembok rumahnya aja di mana gitu.
Confidence is a good thing.
Confidence
Those
is a
to whom it
good
is endowed
thing.
Do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Oke, kita
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
baiklah mulai dari kepala ya. Ekspresi apa yang terlukis di muka Paimon? Ada bengong ngambek, imut-imut blonde.
Is that how Paimon really looks to you? Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
Bagus sih pilih apa deh? Makanan darurat kualitas tinggi atau peliharaan terbang kelas atas? Oke, ini deh.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Let me see. Let Paimon. What is this?
Aduh.
Why you? How could? Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression. Explain it.
Explain that stupid expression. Explain it.
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler, have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
What? You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out? Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly? Paimon's not convinced. But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is
Fascinating.
not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think? Alright then. Paimon, is this better?
Nah, ini jagonya, ahlinya.
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is! It's so pretty! Is that really what Paimon looks like?
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Sekarang perbedaan kemampuan melukis kita sih semakin jelas.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the traveler. In truth, ground-up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
Nggak enak deh
The
ngomongnya.
more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Oke, kita balik lagi ke kemah.
It's a new day. Let's go meet up with everyone.
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
As usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go. If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Traveler, Paimon, are you alright? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
Wih, nasib Bennett sama Albedo gimana? Kita ke bawah dong. Oh iya anjir, hancur jembatannya.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me! Bennett!
A voice! Over there!
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Aduh. Iya, padahal si itu juga siapa tuh namanya? Bennett kan tadi ngelihat ada Albedo di atas ya. Yeah, not here.
Response. Are we definitely looking in the right place?
Let's go find out.
He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
Itu ada musuh, biarin aja dah. Saya tanggepin. Hey everyone, Albedo is not here.
Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Albedo! Are you okay?
Nothing serious.
Yang palsu nih.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head? Here.
Yeah.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Oke, ini saya kapan ini? Sebenarnya si albedo yang asli tuh masih ada, mungkin dia ampun, kenapa harus ketemu mereka gitu loh.
We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Hey, what's on your mind?
What's your mind? What's in your mind?
Distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Mau Paimon peluk-peluk mobil hangat?
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula?
Isn't it Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
What did you say?
I was just thinking. Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in
just
the
think-
past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Bentar, ngapain balik lagi? All people follow Albedo. Semoga selesai kali dia. Bagian 2 lah selesai gitu. Jadi kita udah nyelesain bagian 1, bagian 2. 2 jam lumayan sih. Oh masih ada nih kayak ceritanya nih.
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Oke, kita suruh istirahat dulu sama Eula. Tadi akibat benturan. Albedo kenapa nih? Kamu palsu ya? Mati kamu.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, stop staring at me.
OTT-nya begitu, siapa yang nggak mau, ya kan? Oke, kita break dulu sebentar. Karena saya mau masukin motor dulu. Udah 1 jam lebih 47. Lumayan. Okay, I'm back everyone. So we start again.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to. Traveler, I think... you...
Traveler mulai curiga dengan albedo. Gue juga curiga sih. Ya walaupun udah terkena spoiler kali ya di awal-awal. Ya tapi bodo amat lah. Walah nge-lag. Tadi udah bagus kan, tiba-tiba nge-lag lagi. Ampun padahal cuma adegan gini dong itu. Genshin kocak nih. Weh ngelag weh. Aduh.
Not over yet.
Dan ya kita suruh lawan ini Super Flower.
This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
Yari.
Out of the way!
Wow, Akbar. Anjir. Wih, tenaga ya, wih, nggak kuat ini. Bisa nggak sih?
I will have order.
Boom. Kena lu.
Gather. Burn.
Bodoh. Dikecilkan lu.
Stand back!
Stabilize. As you wish, main.
As you is meant for life. Aduh, sakit coy.
Let's light it up. Yeah.
Mati lu. Flower. Yari dah sih.
Time for retribution.
Aduh.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Nggak usah takut.
Order guide you.
Aduh. Semua dengan Ilok pasti aman lah. Aduh, tadi adegan epicnya itu loh, pas cutscene itu pakai nge-lag segala, ya ampun. Ada aja gitu loh. Nah ini yang asli nih.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical.
It's far from
Perhaps the
typical.
dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
Accelerating their multiplication.
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a
Replicate
plant,
and
it will
replace.
disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Oke, masih lanjut. Kita balik ke kemah. Kapan selesainya bagian 2 ini? Masih lama banget anjay. Jauh juga dari kemah. Masak dulu lah, kita masak dulu. Masak, kita bikin apa ya? Jangan sampai nge-lag please. Ini udah sejam nih, udah sejam main masa nge-lag, kan nggak lucu. Oke, sepertinya ini kita akan nge-lag. Aduh. -77 menit di 1 jam 17 menit ya. 1 jam 17 menit, tapi sebenarnya udah mode. Oke. Nggak bisa, nge-lagnya udah nggak terlalu lama. Nah, ayam lah, sweet madam lah. Kita suruh si Rosaria kali ya, sekali lah si Rosaria. Masanya dia nggak ini sih, nggak bertambah. Nah, soalnya gak dapat bonus gitu. Oke, padahal belum sampai situ tapi dari jarak berapa meter udah ini aja masuk ke cutscene.
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, Are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry
I don't know
about.
what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough given your situation.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
You sensed something too, didn't you?
Back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here.
Wah, balik lagi kita.
Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good.
Ada.
Shall we set off right away?
Oh iya, belum ini. Daily mission. Nggak apa-apa dah, nggak usah. Besok aja kita daily mission.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes, this mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted.
Lagunya enak ya, bikin tenang gitu.
This
Apalagi
mark
mainnya
is a
pas
sign
malam,
the item was crafted by
adem gitu, pas lagi dingin-dingin.
Sounds
Tenang
kind
gitu.
of amazing.
Sounds
It is
kinda
a wondrous,
amazing.
Beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. and is the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow! So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself. You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
Dengan kegiatan lebih dulu. Karena itulah ada yang disebut dengan yang lain.
I like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier.
Siapa ini?
Or, in other words,
Oh, I don't know you, but I'm sorry I can
good material
accept
for a
it
novel. I have
due
friends who write
to
novels.
come
If
into
they wrote
my
this
world.
story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh, I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
Dan ya, nge-lag lagi. Aduh, paling benci kalau kayak gini.
Story. Yes, I should have known. Masters failed.
Suaranya gerak, suaranya jalan, teksnya jalan, tapi gambarnya yang aduh. Please, Allahu Akbar. Udah bagus tadi 1 detik itu gerakan tuh.
If you were the survivor,
1 detik frame tuh lumayan lah.
then as the abandoned experiment,
Yari.
failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right
Oke, mungkin habis ini kita udahan ya.
dispose of you in
Karena
the
ya udah
travel
malam juga sih, capek. Udah 2 jam anjay.
to have known your secret. And then I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
Yari dah sih. Oke, bagian 2 selesai. Oke, mungkin ya cutscene itu Kita tonton aja kali ya di YouTube ya. Tuh kan, banyak banget ini mah. Overflower. Oh ini mah ya itu aja. Kita koop kali, koop bisa kan? Saat flavor menggunakan serangan bola saljunya, pakai air untuk menginterupsi dan mengalahkannya. Boleh. Besok kali ya.
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again.
Let's go see Albedo again.
Situation here seems trickier than I thought.
Emang ada cerita lagi ya? Oh, oke. Tinggal 4 hari lagi. Eventnya berarti bentar lagi dong. Gila, itu bisa nanti lah ya. Oke, kita coba gacha di sini. Kita sebuah keberuntungan.
Come and have some hot soup, or you might just freeze.
867. Wah, lumayan lah. Oke, kita gacha Eula. Cepet amat. Anjir, di flute. Aduh.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Oke, kita lihat dulu ini eventnya. Alkahas material refinement. Oh, jadi nanti kita dapat pedang gitu ya. Oke, kita lanjut besok aja. Ini belum lagi. Oh, Sanggo ya itu. Oke, ntar. Kita ini dulu, Dragonspine dulu.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Oke, so sekian dulu dari gua. Thank you yang udah mampir dan juga ngobrol-ngobrol sama gua di live chat. So ya, terima kasih atas kunjungannya ya, udah ngeramein live stream gua malam ini. Thank you banget untuk kalian semua yang udah dukung gua, ngasih like gitu, subscribe dan juga share mungkin. Oke, so sampai jumpa di video-video atau live stream berikutnya. Bye bye.